Hello and welcome from Curacao. My name is Paula, and if you're new to my channel, welcome back. Oh no, if you're new to my channel, take two. I just wanted to create a video to speak about my experience in Curacao thus far and just little information that you probably need if you're traveling from Trinidad to Curacao. Basically, I'll touch on some costs and just my general experience. So let's break it down into flight, let me check my script. Flight, hotel, food, transport, and tours. So my flight was generally good. I flied with Flu. Booking my ticket to Curacao was pretty simple. Traveling with Caribbean Airlines. So basically, I went up on the website and booked my ticket. I did not book a return ticket. I booked one way. Based on how my credit card is set up, I reached my US limit. Well, I was pretty close to my US limit, but I definitely wanted to book the ticket and commit to it. So I booked the one way, and then in another month I booked my return. My second one-way ticket back to home. So the first ticket, which is the one-way to Curacao, I'll put the price in somewhere, and the return home flight, I'll put the price somewhere. But I don't think I paid more than $600 US for the flight, and that was my fault because I didn't. It's usually cheaper, but it was my fault for paying that amount because I used my US for something. I used my card for something, and I forgot I had to book my flight. But I digress. I'm here in Curacao. It's worth it. So Caribbean Airlines usually flies on a Tuesday and Friday to and from Curacao. It was a small plane, so I mean, it's like if you know how sometimes they use the small plane to Tobago. It's like that. I had a great experience on my flight because my entire row was clear. So I just raised up the armrest and I sprawl out. Let's move on to the hotel. So the hotel that I'm at is Curacao Suites Hotel. It is, listen, smack dab in the middle of everything, and it's close to everything. I'm so glad I picked this hotel. Now, I've always traveled all-inclusive before, so this is my first non-all-inclusive experience. And I got, here you get free breakfast, which is safe. And here's my experience. It was excellent. The reason I'm saying it's excellent because I just keep getting deals upon deals upon deals. And if you looked at my St. Lucia video, or if you follow me on Instagram, I think I would have shared my experience via booking through a travel agent, and for my St. Lucia experience, and it wasn't really good. So if you want to know more about that, and if you want to read up on everything, just check the description of my St. Lucia video, you will see. But this time I booked everything for myself, and I'm always going to book for myself from now on. And plus you could use things like Expedia and Booking.com, all that good stuff. But anyway, I chose to book directly with the hotel, and it was $291.33, which is for 3 nights. And the hotel room comes with a kitchenette, you get a bed. It's a really modest room. The only thing I would say is if you're not a fan of city life, it's literally right now, like I'm literally watching the highway right now. It's a major road, so if you don't like to hear car sounds, it's not loud enough. But if you know how some people are, like real particular about those things, so if you don't like to hear car sounds passing by and so on, it's probably not the best hotel for you. But to be honest, I'm a city girl. So, city. Okay, I'm from South. I was born in South, but I just feel like it's the ideal location. Like I could literally walk to all the restaurants, to all the tourist attractions. Now here is Otra Banda, but Willemstad is basically divided into Otra Banda and Punda. And Punda is just, I could see Punda from this hotel. You understand? Like when I walk through my door and walk to the lobby or go up to the rooftop, and they have rooftop dining here for breakfast, and well, you could go up there whenever you feel like to. I could see everything. It's really cute. It's like a, I don't know how to classify the hotel, but there's definitely like a bed and breakfast, I guess. But my experience was when I came to the hotel. Well, first they called me before I left Trinidad, and they were asking me if it is I'm coming and so on. You know, just checking in, and if I had transport from the airport to the hotel and so on, which I organized before, and I'll speak about transport next. Yeah, it was very nice that they checked in. Right when I pulled up, they told me that they had some error with their booking system. They saw my booking, but for some reason, I can't remember the reason, but they gave me a discount, which I didn't mind paying my whole $291 to the tree yet. But you want to give me a discount? Okay. So guys, I only paid $180 for my 3 night stay. So let's talk about food. Curaçao. Now I never tasted local food, and to be honest, like I'm not a local girl. I'm not like a local fan. Like I'm not a picky eater. Like I like things. Okay, let me explain it this way. If I go to a Chinese restaurant, I am always ordering rice, chow mein, and chicken. It doesn't matter what it have on the menu. It doesn't matter. Like I feel like you can't go wrong with rice, chow mein, and chicken. So I like to take calculated risks with my food choices. So listen, the restaurant here, excellent. Like it's like a great tourist experience. Like this entire thing was just so beautiful. So I went to the Iguana Cafe, beautiful little cafe by the water, and it's open air. And I'm not an open air girl. Like I need AC, and but I've been missing out about staying outside. Like if this is what it is, I'm an outside girl now. At Iguana Cafe, I ordered a Blue Lagoon drink, and the alcohol was strong, boy. And that was $10.75 US. So that's like about around 70 TT for a drink. And the food, I ordered a burger with fries, lovely burger. It was $14 and something. So my bill came up to 25 something. I decided after my lunch that I would buy dinner at KFC Curacao, which was a whole nother experience because Curacao KFC has desserts, which is something that we do have in Trinidad. But I think that they introduced the apple pie recently in KFC Trinidad, but Curacao has more dishes, like talking mini chocolate cake. They do have the apple pie. They have a brownie cheesecake, if I'm not mistaken, or Oreo cheesecake or something like that. And they have churros. So I bought the churros and I bought a big box just to compare how the KFC tastes. But yeah, you should follow me on TikTok to find out how the KFC tasted. But generally, and that big box and churros cost me $18 US, which is more expensive. Well, I would, if you can compare it to Trinidad, it's more expensive than Trinidad. And I assume there's inflated prices because I'm in the city, and I'm in the capital of Curacao, and it is a tourist attraction, so you know what I mean. Transport. So transport in Curacao is pretty expensive. but at the same time, you also have to across the road from my hotel. Now I was watching us. Across the road from my hotel is another hotel called the Freedom Hotel, and by the Freedom Hotel there are lots of murals. And I was busting my brain thinking I would have to walk up the road, and it have a gate right there. I thought that gate would be locked. It's a good thing I'm filming this video at this time, because I might just go through the gate. I'm going to do the same thing. I want to go and take pictures by those murals. So anyway, right, transport is pretty expensive, but there are two main things that I use. One for the ladies. If you're traveling by yourself, like myself, I use Lady Taxi. It has a thing called Lady Taxi, but I'll get the proper name, and that's who I use to drop me to and from the airport. And where my hotel is situated is very close to the airport, but it was, I tell you, Curacao is expensive. $55 US to drop me here, and well, it will be $35 US to drop me back. So that is $70 US in transport alone, right? But think about it in the grand scheme of things. Everything, I could literally walk to everywhere I want to go. So I'm not spending any more in transport. There is another taxi service called 24/7 taxi service, and it's like almost like the Uber of Curacao. If you Google if Curacao has Uber, you will see no, or anything like Uber, you will see no, but that's not true. I'm such a researcher that I found 24/7 taxi have a app on Play Store and well, iOS, wherever you get your app from, and you could download it and just order taxis, and they're giving you the price up front, so that way you would know. I think when I saw it, from the airport to my hotel with 24/7 taxi was $34 US, and I paid $35 with Lady Taxi, which I didn't mind. It was, you show a lady coming for you now. I'm not saying ladies do indulge in crime or whatever, but sometimes just safety be better. Tours. So today is rainy, so I'm glad I didn't book any tours for today. But yesterday I had a electronic scooter tour. Now I don't know what possessed me to do the electronic scooter tour, because I don't know how to ride a bike. I did learn how to ride a bike with training wheels when I was little, but I never rode it without training wheels. So anyway, I went on the scooter and I couldn't ride it. Plus, I saw a girl like run into some steps and fall down on the scooter. So I was like, yeah, this is not for me. But the man was like, just come on the you come on mine, and I was like, oh, perfect. So the tour guide, I rode with the tour guide, passenger princess, okay, and yeah, the tour was, because I rode with him, it was, and again, the real price for a tour is $60 US, because this was a 2-hour tour. You're getting to go through Otra Banda and Punda as well, and the real cost of the tour, if you want to ride the bike and everything, it was $60 US, but because I rode with him, it was $25 US, and I just gave him a tip of $15, because I didn't have no change, and then also, so I gave him $40. Well, I gave him the $60, but then he was like, no, it's less because you rode with me or whatever, and it was 25 he told me, so I just take back 20, because it was $320 I give him. And again, if I budgeted $60 for the tour, so I save a whole 20 essentially, and the boy got it. I didn't book any tours today, but because I know the area a bit better now, I'm going to go by the murals, and probably later when this weather stops being weathery, I would go to the Resort Mall. They have a Starbucks over there, plus it's close to the ocean, and it's like a fort as well, so we'll probably get some touristy vibes there. And for dinner tonight, I want to go out to a luxurious restaurant by the water. Um, so yeah, that's it.